Wrapping paper is one of those things that makes so little sense when you consider the upfront costs and the cost of the environment. In 2017, Americans spent over $12 billion on wrapping paper. That's billion with a B, which is a pretty mind-boggling sum when you think about the purpose that that gift wrap serves. I mean, it's the holiday equivalent to the disposable straw. It's literally designed to be used and thrown away in very little amount of time. 2.3 million pounds of the stuff winds up in landfills each year. That's just in America. Let's not forget that the original source of all that wrapping paper it's trees. Trees that have to be cut down, treated with chemicals, lots and lots of water used in the process just to make wrapping paper, just so we can wrap our presents, just so it can be thrown away. It doesn't make sense. Here I've got some art that my kids left laying around. I've got this old cereal box, tissue paper I've been saving, plain envelopes, but the inside is really cute, and scrapbook paper would be great here too. I didn't have any on hand. I've got this bubble mailer. This stuff is just awful. You feel horrible throwing it away. Magazines that we might cut from, old maps are super cool. These are just ideas. I have a little greenery that I cut from outside, some cotton twine. I've got a big roll of it here. It's awesome, and it is compostable, biodegradable. Got some fabric. It's not specifically Christmas pattern, and I actually think that that's better because the recipient can repurpose this in different ways away from the holiday. Brown paper grocery bag, your best friend. Let's get started. To make this easy to work with is you're gonna cut down one of the sides of the bag the long way, and then you're gonna cut all the way around this rectangular bottom. And what that's gonna leave you with is a really nice, long, flat piece of paper. My kids did this one. This is thumbprints in white washable paint. I did this one with some black acrylic paint. It gives it a little shine. It's nicer than the washable paint if you're not worried about the surfaces that you're painting on. I just went ahead and cut out this cute little comic and use a glue stick to affix it to the front of the package. I do have this little dehydrated orange. Imagine I tied that, and we are good to go. You can either kind of pop some of those bubbles, or you can just wrap it and know that it's gonna have a little puffy effect to it. I think it's cool. If you're looking for shiny material that doesn't have this, you know, puffy effect, check out the inside of chip bags. I have this really cool star punch. So what I've done is cut out a few and glued them on. I have this other scrapbook paper I showed you earlier from this envelope. I'm just gonna punch, layer up a bunch of those stars. It's gonna look really cute. Do circles, do hearts, do stripes, whatever's easy for you to cut out if you don't have a punch. You can also cut strips of that bubble mailer, and if they're skinny enough, you can tie them into the shape of bows. So the skinnier the strip, the easier it's gonna be to tie. This is really fun material to use. A little challenging, but really fun. So families with kids should definitely not overlook kiddo art for wrapping. You can use their drawings to either wrap or embellish packages like this. I've got this smaller one that I've cut out for a gift tag. You can set out large pieces of paper and all sorts of art supplies and make your gift wrap that way. It's gonna be super fun for them to have a crafting day, and it's gonna be great for you because you're gonna have all of this awesome creative stuff to wrap with when crafting day is over. Keep in mind, glitter is itty bitty pieces of plastic. It winds up in our waterways. Fish eat it. It's really all around not a good thing for the environment. So as an alternative and super fun with kids, if you've got a hole punch, give them an old magazine or some junk mail. Let them go crazy with the hole punch, making confetti. You're gonna wrap your gift, smear it with clear dry glue or clear dry glue stick, and sprinkle it on. Not a lot of use for maps these days. Everyone has GPS, so I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this. This twine is great for so many different things. All done. Think tea towels, old pillowcases, maybe an unloved flannel shirt, something your kids have outgrown. If you can sew, you can easily create a bag with just 2 simple side seams. Pop your gift in, secure the top with a piece of coordinating fabric as your bow. If you don't sew, that's okay, we've got you covered. You're gonna go ahead and cut fabric to the size that you want for your gift. You're gonna put the right sides of the fabric together and go ahead and use fabric glue or even hot glue to glue the sides of your fabric together as your seam. Flip your fabric around. This one's great for, you know, a bottle of wine, champagne, maybe some tequila. There you go, too cute, and it took literally 2 minutes to do. We are not buying anything new here, so again, just look for old scarves or unused fabric, linens, etc. The main thing is you want your cloth to be square. That's going to help you when it comes to tying your gift. Now, there are so many different ways to tie fabric gifts together. I am not an expert. I'm just going to show you one of the most basic, and that's to take 2 corners, tie it nice and tight, then you're going to take the other 2 corners and you are going to tie again. Fluff up your ties so it looks more like a bow, and you have a super simple, very cutely wrapped package ready to go. I have a couple strips of fabric. I'm going to simply feed them through and then either knot them or tape them. If your gift's really heavy, you're gonna wanna knot them so that it stays secure. Take a fluff of some recycled tissue paper that I've been hanging on to, and we have made ourselves a little gift bag. It has a crossword puzzle on the back for fun, which is just super cute. If you're not into the cereal box look, you can totally paint this, paint it white, and then add some festive color on top. But I think that this is an adorable use of something that you would normally just throw away. Probably have an old reusable bag on hand, or maybe even something that you know that your kid is in need of. Here's a new lunchbox, and I'm just gonna pop in more of these trains. Zip it up, and that's done. Set it under the tree. Very exciting. I found this awesome swaddling blanket. It's so big. I'm gonna take these sleep sacks and this little bunny toy, and I've got this positioned on the corner, and I'm just gonna roll and roll like a big fluffy burrito. And I think one more time. And here we've got a super useful gift wrap that goes along with the gift. Thrifting your gifts has a great positive impact on the environment. You're literally creating a demand to keep items out of landfills while not buying a new item that will eventually wind up in a landfill. The benefit is twofold. There are more and more places to shop for great quality, used, original items, especially online. Toy Cycle is a great resource for items for babies and kids, games, books, toys, clothing, and they offer a great return policy too. But there are so many other great sites for adult clothing, shoes, books, all kinds of good stuff. Most of these places, Toy Cycle included, offer gift cards if it's getting a little late in the game. I'd encourage you just to check and see if what you want to buy is available online used. Chances are the answer is yes, and when you pair your thrifted gift with some cool upcycled wrapping, you'll really be taking your green Christmas to the next level. Have fun!